Welcome, Cancer Leo, to your December 20th through the 26th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Getting ready for that holiday season. I'm going to run right into it. Okay, after this reading, guys, I will get that full moon reading up. Got to get that going. Want to see what's going on with that full moon. That could actually affect some of what's going on between, right, the 20th through the 26th as that portal is opening. And also have that portal open on the 21st for that winter solstice, right? So a lot of energy is going around, a lot of things happening. So having some big energy coming through towards the end of the year here. So literally the end of the month, the end of the year, right? Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. Having a little bit of conflicts and a little bit of disagreements going on over here, feeling like you are being defeated, kind of winning at all costs going on. So you might feel like somebody might be stepping on your toes at this time, or is it yourself, right? Trying to figure out what is going on. I need to win at this. I need to get this together. So having maybe some internal mental conflict. Having the swords there could be mental. But you do have the Wheel of Fortune coming out upright. Wow. So it could be, you know what, as this cycle is changing into your favor and you're having this turning point, right? You're having these ups and downs. And that could be causing that mental conflict within yourself as well. Feeling that energy pulling back and forth as that cycle is turning upright for you. You have this long-term view that's going on. You could be looking at this long-term view. And that could be causing that mental conflict that's going on, right? It's like, I want these results. I'm putting in all my investments. I'm putting in everything that I truly need. But it's causing this, this conflict, right? And if you know that you are dealing with someone else and it's not just a mental conflict within yourself, it could be just that turning point that you're having disagreements with other people. Maybe it's about investments. Maybe it's about where you want to invest your time. Maybe it's the investment you put into a relationship, right? Maybe it's not going the way you want it to go. No matter how it is, it's almost like you keep looking back into the past saying, where's the result? How come it's not happening? So feeling a little nostalgic about the situation. Coming underneath the Wheel of Fortune, you have the World. So feeling like things could be accomplished, things are accomplishing themselves, things will be accomplished. You probably are feeling like things are in kind of a completion mode. There's not a whole lot more here, so that chapter needs to end so that you can have this celebration, feeling this fulfillment. At this time, you might even have a lot of travel plans. You might be traveling to go other places. Maybe there's some conflict there as well. Where am I traveling to? Can I get from point A to point B at this time? So there doesn't seem to be some kind of moderations and patience that's going to be needed at this time as you are looking for the meaning and the purpose to the situation. So keeping yourself in this place of harmony. I love that because the Temperance is going to become the middle card of the reading. And it's going to say this is going to all have to come down to patience, moderation for this purpose and this meaning. And maybe even being a little sensitive about the situation. But it could cause you to go into this hermit mode or just some kind of introspective that's going to gain a lot of wisdom and a lot of truth to the situation. So the more that you're kind of like your own guiding light over here and kind of looking around and looking at different things, you're going to notice, hey, you know what? I'm starting to understand things. Things are starting to come together over here. You might feel like there is a little bit of resilience going on over here. I want to say resistance too, and I don't know why I want to say resistance. I would love to see the devil actually pull up on this card because it does feel like with the resilience, there may be a little resistance that's coming through, and maybe it's from someone else. Because it does feel like there's a little resilience. I'm putting up my boundaries, but maybe you feel like somebody is yeah, like they're not playing fair. Maybe that's where they're stepping on your toes. For some of you, I do feel like that. They're resisting your boundaries. Like I said, I am not your welcome mat, right? You're not to sit at my front door. I told you, you need to call. You see what I'm saying? That type of energy. And it's kind of like you're at your last stand when it comes to this situation. Feeling like, you know what, I've told you what the boundaries are and you are not willing to want to, like I said, play the game. right? It's kind of a chess game over here between you and this other person. And it's kind of makes you weary. It makes you feel like you're kind of at your last stance, like, oh my gosh, what do I do with you now? And if it's not this person, it could just be this energy of where do I go now? And maybe you're resisting the patience. Or they're they're stepping all over you, and you're losing your patience, right? Take it how it resonates. Maybe it's 2 in 1, but I do feel that. With the 10 of Cups over here, though, that's a beautiful card, though, because now it's saying where you put your investments, what you have coming is going to end up with some inner happiness. You're going to find that contentment that you're looking for. You're going to find that, you know what, maybe I need to make bigger boundaries for myself, for them. However, it is bigger investments, bigger things that need to come into play. But I feel like because it's going off the Hermit this way, it's pretty much saying, look, this is where I'm going to find that happiness within myself, whether it's within this relationship, within this job, however it is. You guys know what it is. Everybody's story is different. But you do have that love and that compassion, so you're getting the Ace of Cups. Well, I love that, because now you're saying towards the end over here, you're going to find this Ace of Cups. It could be within a marriage. Maybe you guys are having issues within your marriage. However it is, your spirituality is coming to a full circle in itself with the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever is going on over here, it's going to come full circle for you. How do we know? Because the cup is full. So we could see full circle. So it feels like it's ups and downs is now going to have this feeling of I'm accomplishing what it is I really want. Even though it feels like I'm kind of running in circles. Because I do feel like with the 9 of Wands, you could feel like you're running in circles. Right? Definitely too with the 5 of Swords. So it could be just, yeah, see, as I pull the deck, it's the 7 of Swords. It's the same thing, right? Because this is almost like somebody's getting away with someone. They're being deceptive, or you need to act more strategic about how you're going to get things done. Like I said, for some of you, might even be 2 in 1 if you're dealing with someone that, is acting like they're getting away with something. So let's go ahead and clarify on I actually want to clarify on this 9 of Wands, because I do feel like, there was some kind of restrictions, or you gave someone restrictions and they're not pulling through where they're supposed to be. To clarify on the 9 of Wands, there it goes on the floor. Dang it. Thanks, Spirit, for making it fall on the floor. Go flying all the way. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. It's some kind of loss, some kind of isolation, some kind of worry, some kind of insecurity. Maybe you feel they're too needy, because the 5 of Pentacles says, well, you kind of left me out in the cold. And you're saying, I didn't leave you out in the cold. You're kind of putting yourself there because you're not listening to what I'm telling you to do. Or you could feel like you're left out in the cold and the things are not coming towards you, which could be causing that insecurity, that worry, a little bit of doubts and fears, right? But Spirit says it's okay though, right? You're going to find different ways of doing things. You're going to find the balancing decisions. You're going to find the decisions that are needed. Once again, going off the Hermit, going this way now, right? Because it's saying that's where the completion is coming in. That's where all it's going to, that's where it's all going to come together, right? So you're going to find the inner harmony. You're going to find the personal celebrations. You're going to find that everything has to break down. You might even find that there's a lot of communication that needs to be had that's not being said, right? Or it could be communication to where you feel like, but I am saying it, but you're not listening. Well, we've seen that one. That's I don't want to play with your boundaries. So however it is, there's that self-doubt coming in, right? Where it's almost like to the point where it's like they're ignoring your call, they're ignoring you, or you're ignoring what's really going on. But like I said, it'll all come together in the end. Oh my gosh, I love it. That's where you're going to release all of it. You're going to release, and it's all going to come back around. Because that's what the Wheel of Fortune does. What if, it's playing back and forth until it fills that cup up. And that cup's going to be full of beautiful blessings with the Ace of Wands. Wow. So it is definitely this fresh new ideas, the fresh new willpower, the desire and potentials to get things done and get things grown, right? Where you're like, oh my gosh, how are we going to get these things done? So let's pull a couple cards over here on that Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, definitely see that. With the Wheel of Fortune and the 7 of Pentacles, where they're investing all this time and this energy, Ascended Masters. So you're feeling like, spiritually, it's like they've got this. This is destined. When you have the Wheel of Fortune, it's saying the Ascended Masters, you don't really need to do anything except for what you're doing because it's fated and it's destined to happen this way. So it's out of your control. Allow the Ascended Masters to do their job, right? So having the dark thoughts is not going to really do much because it's already out of your hand. It doesn't really matter which path you take in the end because it's all going to follow through. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's almost like you're self-sabotaging your own mind, saying, well, when is it coming? When is this? But you don't need all that, right? Because even if you're dealing with a person, it doesn't matter because in the end, they're going to get it. Do you see what I'm saying? They're going to get it. So if you're looking at work or anything like that, there's definitely an increase. And I understand that you feel like there's some kind of maybe hidden motivations to the situation where they're like, they're playing mind games with me. But, and it could be friends, colleagues, whoever, right? But in the end, my friend, it really doesn't matter. Okay? Because yes, absolutely, I just seen it. Friends, families, and guides, that's the Ascended Masters. It's already taken care of. You have the Wheel of Fortune with the World. It's saying it's coming to a completion one way or another. You can make a billion boundaries with them, but they will figure it out sooner or later. So just stay optimistic about the situation, right? Because in seriousness, you're just going to pull back this veil. This veil is going to kind of lift, and you're going to come to the dawning of a new day. And it's almost like they're going to come to their own understanding about this situation anyways. They're going to say, oh, I get it. You don't want me here. Yeah, they're going to feel neglected. They're going to feel out in the cold. They're going to feel this and that. But you can't help the way they 100% feel about the situation. You gave them boundaries and they decided that they don't want to stick to that plan. Or you gave yourself restrictions, right? And not allowing things to 100% follow through the way they are, trying to reorganize things. There's no reason to reorganize anything. It's out of your hands. When destiny and fate call, it's already done. So just answer the call, right? Just answer the call. You don't need to you already put in the investments. It says you already have the Seven of Pentacles. You're already waiting for the rewards. You already did all the work. Emerald Tablet activation, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. There it is. You've manifested it. You worked it. You put in the action. You did the things you were supposed to do. Now you're just supposed to anchor yourself, ground yourself, keep yourself grounded. Don't allow your mind to go wandering around trying to change things because there's nothing at this point that needs to be changed, my friends, right? Because you're already rising up to the ascension. You're already extended yourself. Now you're just in the, whoa, where are we? What did I say the middle card was? You're in the waiting game. So therefore, if you're in the waiting game, then you're just waiting for what? The Ace of Cups. What did I? Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. Look at that. Where your cups to be filled. Inner discovery. Feeling, right? Sacred. You are what you seek. And what was it about? Conscious manifesting. Making sure that I'm manifesting. Making sure I put my work in. Putting in all the action. Doing what I was supposed to do. Until the Ace of Cups comes. Right? Until that wheel completely turns in the favor as it's turning in your favor. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. Okay, so that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.